Vijay Kumar from the Lok Sabha.
Yes.
Yes. Please, sir.
Sir, Honorable Vice Chairman, sir, I will support the Epidemic Disease Amendment Ordinance 2020. Sir, the ordinance defines healthcare service personnel as a person who is at risk of contracting the epidemic disease while carrying out duties related to the epidemic. The following acts committed against a healthcare service personnel: harassment, impacting living or working conditions, harm, injury, hurt or danger to life, obstruction in discharge of duties, and loss or damage to the property of documents of the healthcare service personnel. The central government may regulate the inspection of any ship or vessel leaving or arriving at any port, the detention of any person intending the travel from the port during the outbreak. The ordinance expands the powers of the central government to regulate the inspection of any bus, train, goods vehicles, ship, vessels or aircraft leaving or arriving at any land port or aerodrome. The ordinance specifies that no person can commit or abet the commission of an act of violence against a healthcare service person, sir. My suggestion is that if an act of violence against a healthcare service person causing grievous harm, the person committing the offence will be punishable with imprisonment between 6 months and 7 years and a fine between 1 lakh to 5 lakh rupees. These offences are cognizable and non-bailable. The persons convicted of an offence under the ordinance will also be liable to pay a compensation to the healthcare service personnel whom they have hurt. Such compensation will be determined by the court. In the case of damage or loss of property, the compensation payable to the victim will be twice the amount of the fair market value of the damaged or lost property as determined by the court. If the convicted person fails to pay the compensation, the amount will be recovered as an arrear of land revenue under the RR Act 1819. The cases registered under the ordinance will be investigated by a police officer not below the rank of inspector. The investigation must be completed within 30 days from the date of registration of the FIR. The inquiry or the trial should be concluded within 1 year. If it is not concluded within 1 year period, the judge must record the reasons for the delay and extend the time period. However, the time period may be extended for more than 6 months at a time. When prosecuting a person or causing grievous harm
Honourable Member, please conclude.
Services,
please conclude.
Personnel, the court will presume and person is guilty of the offence unless the country is proved. I am supporting this bill. I am also very much thanks to the court warriors of the country also. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Member.
வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா ப்ளீஸ் லைக் அண்ட் ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. மறக்காம எங்க சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைபும் பண்ணுங்க.